Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Testing 1 2. Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So I told you all to ask me some questions for a video, and today I'm going to be answering them, so let's get into it. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my YouTube community tab and see what kind of questions you guys have asked. Okay, so some of you guys have asked like 6 or 7 questions, which is incredible, and as much as I would love to answer all of them, I can't, so I'm only going to choose like 1 or 2 from them. Angel asked, what do you think you'll be doing 10 years from now? And I'm just going to reply a tiny little bit of makeup. Oh gosh, you're so fierce. Oh wow. Gosh, you look better than me. So beautiful. That is a good question. I don't really know. I always think kind of in the moment, so I don't really know what I would be doing 10 years from now. I hope that I'm happy. I hope that I'm still doing YouTube if YouTube is still a thing. I hope we're successful. I hope I find love. I hope I find friendships. And yeah, I'm excited to see where life takes me. I love that it's a mystery, so yeah. Subject 91 asks, what kind of music do you like to listen to? The music I like to listen to really depends on my mood. So 1 minute it's Gwen Stefani, the next it's Miley Bangers, the next it's Britney, bitch, and the next it's Avril Lavigne. It's just changes all the time. 1 minute it can go from the Pretty Reckless to Hannah Montana. It's pretty much got a mind of its own, so really just depending on my mood. They also asked, when you watch TV, what kind of things are you normally watching? Okay, so I don't watch TV, I don't actually own a TV. I got rid of my TV a long time ago just because I never really enjoyed watching it, and I felt like I was missing out in like the real world. I still watch Netflix, and the shows that I normally watch on Netflix are like Pretty Little Liars, Prison Break, Riverdale, things like that. I love all those kind of shows, and I love one show that definitely should be coming to Netflix. I would love it. It's Desperate Housewives. Ethan asked, what's your favourite makeup brand and what's your favourite colour? My favourite makeup brand is probably Anastasia, although that's like a hard question. I love that brand just because I love their story behind it. If you haven't ever watched Anastasia's story, just YouTube her and you can watch everything. She worked from the bottom up, and I just really love that. It just is inspiring to me. So again, it really depends on the products. Like there's so many different products from different brands that I love, but of course there's always going to be that one product that isn't great from a brand. Okay, my favourite colour is Dusty Pink, but recently I've really been vibing with orange, so I want to say orange is my favourite colour right now. Maria asked, if you could collab with someone, who would you want to collab with? Kendall Ray. Okay, so Cozy Cass said that that tree reminds me of a fun hat, and that's so true. This is the picture that I posted where I told you guys to ask me the questions, and that does kind of look like a hat, and now I've seen it, I can't unsee it. Stephanie asked, what inspired you to start doing makeup? P.S. You're very talented and I love you and your videos. I love you too, Stephanie. Thank you so much for leaving your comment. Probably what inspired me to start doing makeup was I woke up one day and I have really bad allergies, and all of my under eye was completely bruised. I had been scratching all night, and I dabbed just a little bit of foundation there and it made me look flawless, and I was hooked. Southern Belle Chef asked, you're about to be shipped to a desert island like Survivor. I've never seen that. That sounds good. You can only take 2 beauty products with you. Which ones would that be and why? I would probably take concealer, because then you don't really need anything else. Like I like that fresh face feeling with just covering up little blemishes. And another beauty product I would probably take would be a moisturiser, because I am drier than the sand. So Callie asked, what's your favourite thing about being a YouTuber so far? Okay, that is so sweet when you guys call me a YouTuber, because it's so new to me and it's like, but so far I've really been loving, this is going to sound so cliche, but so far I've really been loving talking to you guys. It is crazy that you are from all over the world, and honestly you are some of the coolest people I've ever met. Like when you slide into my DMs and we chat, it's honestly like the best time. Like I look forward to it all the time. You guys always seem to be there to really make me laugh, and I really appreciate it. So that is 100% my favourite thing. Also, whenever I film a new video and you put it out for the first time, it's always really exciting to see everybody's reaction, and I'm really proud. It's like I've just gave birth to my little baby. I'm sure all the mothers out there are like, are you kidding me? A video versus a baby? Really? Samantha Jones asked, What has been the most challenging aspect of starting a channel? I love watching your videos. Kendall brought me here. Have you found engagement hard without promotion from other YouTubers? Okay, so that's a really good question. There is actually so much that's challenging about YouTube that people don't get to see, like behind the scenes. For example, I filmed 4 videos yesterday, 4 of them, and I realised my mic wasn't even plugged in. And it blew my mind. Like, I literally could have screamed, and I swear if I had screamed, it would have smashed every single pane of glass in the whole of Scotland and beyond. And it's just because I'm so not used to plugging in a mic, because my last camera never had a mic port, so I never really seen what was up. Another challenging thing about being a YouTuber is probably people taking it seriously. Like, so many people always say to me, so what do you want to do for a job? And have you got a job yet? And I'm like, YouTube is my job. Like, I work my butt off on YouTube. It is a full-time thing. And I think people really underestimate that. Like, a video can take so long to make. It takes hours to film and then hours to edit. And if you're anything like me, like a perfectionist, then it's just going to take like literally days. As far as engagement, I haven't really found it difficult. I feel like I have been so lucky with Kendall and Josh giving me such a huge platform to launch off of. So for that, I'm so grateful. And I really couldn't ask for much more. So Rebel asked, hi Declan, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good, thank you Rebel, I hope you are too. I'm curious to know if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Sending lots of love from Las Vegas. That is so cool. I love Las Vegas, I want to go there and gamble. If I could live anywhere in the world, I would probably like to live in a city, somewhere that is really busy, just because I live in the Scottish countryside. I could not live further away from where everything happens. I don't live close to London, which is like quite busy all the time with like little promotional things, as well as LA. I could not live further away from those 2 really important destinations. But if we're going by just being really happy and taking away the hustle and bustle of social media and life out of the way, I would love to live in the middle of nowhere, like a forest, like Freely the Banana Girl. And that's the God's honest truth. Like, I swear to God, I would love to live in the middle of a forest. Irene asked, are you vegan? If so, how was your experience? So I'm not vegan, but that is the goal. I'm vegetarian, and I've been vegetarian for almost 2 years now. My experience has been amazing so far. I feel so much better since I've turned vegetarian. I feel healthier, I feel well, I enjoy the food that I eat. I've also discovered so many more new flavours, which is incredible, because when you eat meat, you're just kind of stuck on the same things, and everything feels really heavy and just crappy. And that kind of relates to your mood as well. Like, I've realised that in my mood I've had so much more energy to get up and do things, more excitement about life, and yeah, my experience has been pretty good so far. Bree asked, would you film my life in a day? I would. I mean, I don't really know if I get up to that much, you guys, and whether it would be interesting. I do a lot of cleaning, taking care of my cat, my baby, my child, and a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I kind of think might bore you guys. So you guys want to see like behind the scenes of like real life YouTube? Pizza, juice box, Netflix, Declan, lying down in bed. That's like a behind the scenes of like my child day.
Hi. Hello. Hi, beautiful. You're so pretty.
Wait. She's purring, wow. My baby.
Rather than just watching the video. So I don't know, if you would like to see something like that, then leave it in the comments below and I will consider it. Stephanie asked, what video that you made is your favourite so far? Love you. I love you too, Stephanie. My favourite video that I've made so far, probably the one with Kendall, because it's the one that kickstarted everything, and it's so fun to me. The memories are unreal. Like, behind the camera, the parts that you guys didn't see as well as on camera were so fun, and I just had a blast. Callie asked, love you Declan, who are your favourite YouTubers? I love you too, Callie. My favourite YouTubers are Freely the Banana Girl, Kendall, Josh, the Mile Higher Podcast. Who else? Porcelain Cosmetics, and her name is Bridget. She's so funny, I love her so much, and she puts out such good content, so if you haven't heard of her, then definitely go and check her out. Miranda asked, what age did you start wearing makeup, and how did you feel for the first time when you saw yourself with a full face on? Okay, so I was 18 when I first started wearing makeup, and as soon as I saw myself with a full face on, everything felt right. I remember the first boy I had ever seen wearing makeup was Michael Finch, and I remember looking at him and just thinking, he's so gorgeous. Everything just seemed right. It didn't seem like, oh, there's a boy wearing makeup, that's so strange. And it made me want to put it on myself. So as soon as I put it on myself, I remember looking at myself in a full-length mirror, and it honestly was like the first time I had ever seen my reflection as me, and it felt incredible. I just felt so happy, it felt right, and that was finally the time that I was starting to become me. Joanna asked, what is the hardest part of makeup to learn, and could you do a wearable makeup tutorial with red and black eyeshadow? That is a really cool idea, and I will definitely consider that. The hardest part of makeup to learn for me was probably applying eyelashes. I remember my first ever look, which I'll put it on the screen right here. I was applying eyelashes to the actual eyelashes, so I bought these really, really inexpensive eyelashes that were very plasticky. The glue was like water, it was really crappy, and I remember I sat for 2 hours applying this lash to my actual eyelash, like sitting on top of my eyelash and trying to press them together, and it kept falling off, and it kept jabbing me in the inner corner. I was crying all my makeup off, it was awful, and then I learned that you apply your false eyelashes to the skin above your lashes. Iconic moment. Toria asked, if you were not doing YouTube, what kind of career would you want? YouTube is kind of my dream career, like it's all I want to do right now. I love makeup and I love teaching people. I want to be my own boss, so with YouTube I can be. And as far as any other career that I would want to do, I love interior design. I love Mr. Kate here on YouTube, and I love her whole aesthetic of her channel. I would really love to share videos like that with you guys and maybe show you around my house as soon as I finish it up. So yeah, interior design. So I'm going to head over to Instagram because that has all the questions that I can answer on YouTube. Otherwise this video is going to be like 2 hours long, and I know you guys would love that. I hope. Some of you probably would like click off and be like, yeah, unsubscribe. Juliana asked, what's your favourite TV show? Pretty Little Liars, Prison Break, Desperate Housewives, Friends. I can't choose. The Client List. If you guys haven't seen The Client List, you have to watch it. It's incredible, but it does cancel after season 2, which is like, I'm distraught. Juliana also asked, what is your biggest pet peeves? My biggest pet peeves is when someone is rude. I feel like it is such a lack of intelligence. There is no need for it. Don't like it. Another pet peeve is probably when people are really immature. I am 22 now, and I am someone who likes to handle situations where we can sit down, we can talk about issues, no shouting, no arguing, handle it maturely. And when people can't do that, it's like, whoa, calm down, relax. Also, both of those situations really put me in a mindset where I'm like, oh my god, I'll literally have to remove myself from this situation, or my head's going to go through a wall, or yours. Another thing that I've seen is when people place a vase of flowers on their cooker. I've seen this on Instagram recently and it's just confused me so much. It's like, what about when you need to cook? Do you just lift this huge tray like Tomb Raider's butler all around the house to try and find another location for it? And do you water them on the cooker and then get the cooker all wet? And it just makes no sense to me. It's like, let me go place a bench underneath my toaster, you know? John asked, are you looking for a partner? And if you are, what would they be like? What's your type? My type of person is someone who is really funny, someone who has a really open mind and wants to learn everything about the world and new things every day, and isn't like someone who's, I only believe this and I cannot believe that. Like, I want someone who's just like me, who loves to open their mind to many things. Bree also asked some questions here on my Instagram. She asked, do you have any siblings? I have 2 siblings. I have an older brother called Anthony who is 30, and I have a sister called Colleen who is 26. And if you guys want to follow Colleen, I will leave her Instagram in the description below. My brother doesn't have any social medias, so feel free to go and check out Colleen's content. She posts pictures of her puppy and they are so cute. RHCP5813 asked, are you single? Yes, I am single. So if you know anybody, no, I'm just kidding, but like, kinda. Ella asked, what is your sun/moon sign? So my sun sign is a Cancer and my moon sign is a Pisces. Bailey asked, the scariest thing that's ever happened to you and your most embarrassing. Okay, so that kind of ties into one story. So one of the scariest things that happened to me was I did see a ghost, and I never tell anybody that because it makes me sound crazy.
I'm not crazy!
but if you guys want to see a video on that, then let me know. I will definitely do it, but I just don't want to be like that person on YouTube that everybody's like, oh, he's lost it. But one of the other really scary things that happened to me was when Kendall and Josh showed up at my house. That has literally shook me. I have redefined the definition of shook. I cannot wake up from that moment happening. It has been so surreal. So the bit that scared me the most was I chilled all day with Kendall and Josh. It was so cool. We got pizza, we chatted, we went a walk, I showed them my town, we done fun things. So then it came time to filming, and this really scared me. As soon as we sat down to film, I kind of like started to panic. I never let on I was panicking, so Kendall and Josh probably didn't even know. I mean, they knew I was scared, but in my mind I'm like, oh my god, let's just cancel this. I don't have to film, I can just start another day, like this is fine, like I'll wake up and this will be a dream, it's fine, it's cool. But when I actually started filming, I made so many mistakes, and Kendall was so patient with me. Like I literally kept saying to her, oh my god, like I need to re-record that bit, like am I doing okay, like I'm really nervous, I'm starting to sweat. I'm with a YouTuber who has established her following already, which is huge, and only then did it start to play in my mind that Kendall was a YouTuber, because before that she's just my friend. Like she started off as a YouTuber at the beginning, and then obviously we became friends as time went on, and then only in the moment that we were filming did I realise, oh my god, what the hell is happening? Kendall's a YouTuber and she's in Scotland and what's going on? Like I was so confused. So something else that was really embarrassing that Kendall and Josh don't even know about until right now when I'm exposing myself on camera was when Josh was going through my camera. So basically Josh went through my camera to delete any footage that I didn't need before we filmed the video, because it was just kind of stuff that I'd done before I started my YouTube channel, so I didn't really need it anymore. But I never realised that on that camera was my picture right here that I'd done when I was an old man. And at that point I was still trying to film videos just with what I already had, and I didn't have like the whole setup, so it wasn't really working. But I had done that look in the old man, and I wanted it to be like the old version of me. So I had taken this video where I was like crying and like listening to like really sad songs, really trying to like get that emotion on camera. And Josh was like, oh, it's okay, there's just like pictures of you like as an old man crying. I'm like, oh, that's not me. Like, how did they get there? And if that wasn't enough, there's more. There was also pictures of my Valentine's Day shoot, which is right here. I've put it on the screen right now. I hope I don't get demonetized. I mean, they're not that raunchy. But I had been given news from my doctor that I was losing weight, and I just felt crappy. Like I didn't want to be told that I was too skinny, and I had heard that all my life. So I just really reached a point where I wanted to feel good about myself, and I'd done it in the biggest way possible. And there was like 50,000 pictures, and he must have thought, oh my god, this person is so into himself. He like loves himself well too much, and it was just really embarrassing. I was just like, yeah, just delete everything, just quickly, like delete everything, oh my god. I mean, they never said anything, but it just really embarrassed me, just because I was like, oh my god, Declan, why would you be crying as an old man on camera, and what the hell, you have like all these pictures. They're probably questioning why the hell I had them at that point, half naked and dressed as an old man, like of all things to be on my camera, you know? Fabulous first impression for me. Moving on to my last set of questions from my Instagram story. Did you have any suspicion that Kendall and Josh were travelling to see you in Scotland? I had no idea, like I had zero idea. So basically what happens is Kendall tells me that she is sending me her used laptop. So I'm really excited because this was like the last thing that I needed to begin YouTube. I didn't have one. And the well had fully run dry after buying lights and cameras and backdrops and everything. It just was very expensive stuff, and Kendall was willing to help me with the last little bit. So she said to me, let's FaceTime. So I sit in this exact spot, ready to FaceTime. She said the postman will be there by 12. So I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm doing all my makeup and I'm feeling great and I'm ready to FaceTime and I'm all excited, and the postman doesn't show up. And Kendall hasn't FaceTimed yet, so I'm like, oh, it's okay, you know, they're maybe taking like a little while, so I'll go and lie on my bed. So I'm lying on my bed and I'm listening to the Mile Higher podcast, and the door taps and I'm like, oh my god, it's the laptop. Next minute, Kendall's there, and I'm just kind of like, huh? Like, have I just fallen asleep on my bed, and because I was listening to the Mile Higher podcast, just like dreamt this? What's happening? Like, oh my god, I'm so confused. You were meant to be on FaceTime. Have I fallen asleep listening to your podcast and just dreamt about you, which is slightly strange, but is that what's happened? No, she was really at my door. I had no idea what the hell was happening. Josh had his camera, Kendall was there, she had me a brand new laptop, it wasn't used at all, it was fully brand new. I was so shocked, I was trying to process everything. It was the strangest thing that has ever happened to me, and I still, to this day, cannot get over it. Katie asked, what's something you do when you're having a bad day that instantly lifts your spirits? I love you too, Katie. Something that immediately lifts my spirits, and this is going to sound like so, like, yeah, that's cute, like, but tell us the real thing. This really is the real thing, and it's talking to you guys. This is all new to me, so I'm at the point where it's so exciting. I cannot believe that you want to watch my videos and talk to me, like, it blows my mind. Another thing that I love to do when I'm down is spend time with this little princess. Oh god, she's just perfect. This is my child who I gave birth to. Her name is called Penelope, after Penelope Tate from the Amanda Show, and she is my baby, aren't you? Aren't you? Look at the camera, Pen. They all want to see you. This is who they're here for. What's wrong? Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy? I love her nose. I'm always trying to honk it. The honk honk. I love her. She's just a little baby. Oh, Shantae. Oh, Shantae. So guys, that completes my Q&A. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, then remember to give it a huge thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you want to see any of those videos that I mentioned throughout this video. And if you're new to this channel, then remember to subscribe. It would mean so much to me to have you here. And I will hopefully see you all in my next video. Bye!